What's good, YouTube? Chris is So Pro here, coming at you with an updated deck profile. Well, not an updated because it's a new one, but I've been taking apart decks and putting them back together and running different things at locals every week. Like this past Sunday, I ran Offering Gadgets. I should have a deck profile up soon. I actually filmed it and it got onto my laptop, but you can't upload movies from iPhoto or whatever thing it is to YouTube, and it's just difficult. It's really frustrating. But I'll figure it out eventually, and as soon as I do, I'll have that video up there. But the week before, I actually ran Samurais, and I wanted to do a quick profile on that and express my opinions on where Samurais are right now. So I ran the triple Kagemusha tuner, triple Kizan, double Elder, and my one-ofs are Zanji, Han, Spirit, Kageki. I don't like multiple Kagekis, especially since I have Elder, and there's Valor and Max C around. You don't really want to give your opponent a chance to chain off of something, because then they'll get the plus, and you'll be like, well, shit, my opponent's going to plus 2 cards this turn, because what else am I going to do? And then one Grandmaster. I like one Grandmaster as opposed to 2, because now we have Kizan, and one Grandmaster is all you really need. You don't... This isn't Reasoning Sam format where you could just drop a Grandmaster off of a Reasoning or whatnot. And then 2 Maxis, because I really like Maxi right now, for at least for the remainder of this format. You got your counter holders, your 3 Uniteds, and your triple Dojos, which they could either be used for their own effects or for gateway counters. You got double Asceticism to go into Zanji with an 1800 Kizan, Kizan with an 1800 Zanji, Grandmaster with a 2100 Kizan, and mainly Elders and Kagemushas to go into Neteria Beast or Shien. And you're on double Smoke Signal because it's Smoke Signal. Why not? Then Reborn, Storm, Dark Hole, Book as your staples. And of course another staple for Samurais, Reinforcement of the Army. I run a Mind Control just because there's a lot of different synchros you can go into, and you can take your opponent's monsters. And surprisingly, a lot of monsters are Earth that you really wouldn't think about being Earth. So it's just like, oh, take their monster with Mind Control. And now that there's Raikos being set everywhere, just like, take the Raiko, pop something, or just mill 3 cards, whatever. Use up their Raikos so they can't. And Gateway of the Six is another one of... Oh, and I don't know why these are at the bottom, but triple Mystical Space Typhoon, because triple Space Typhoon works really well. And then for traps, I only run 5. I run 2 Double Edge, 2 Warnings, and a Judgment. Since you swarm the field a lot, I really don't like running protective traps in this deck much at all, just because I don't really see protective traps being good. Extra deck, this is supposed to be a Scrap Dragon. Unfortunately, I lent my Scrap Dragon out on Sunday, and I forgot to pick it up. So, I only run 2 rank 3s. I run Zenmaines and Acid Golem. These are really my last 2 slots in the extra deck to make choices with. And the way that I base this is when I played that 6 Samurai event that I won the mat from that you saw in one of my previous videos. I sold it already. The entire time I was just thinking, wow, if only this deck had a rank 3 Exceed in it. And I was thinking, what rank 3 Exceeds would help me out the most? And Zenmaines and Acid Golem were the 2 that I thought about. Blade Armor, because Warriors and Blade Armor. Once Excalibur comes out, I'm probably going to take out the Acid Golem for it. You're on 1 Shockmaster, just because you can get it out easily with Gateway, and if you need to, you can go into it. It's just one of those cards that, if you need it, it's there. 1 Shadow Shien, this card is so good. I wouldn't run more than 1 copy of it, but when you get it out, it's just really good. It turns Kageki into a 3500 beater, turns Kagemushas and all the other little guys into 2000s. I like it a lot. And you run a Utopia. I would run a Utopia Ray with it, but I don't have one. That's pretty surprising considering I have a lot of cards that are good. And 1 Gemnite Pearl as another beater. And that's it for Exceeds. My synchros are a Catastor and a Shien as my main level 5s that you can go into quite consistently. Beast and Barkion as my shutdown synchros, which if you get like an Asceticism and a Dojo, you can get both of them out. An Asceticism, a Dojo, and a Rhoda or a Kizan. And Brio, Black Rose, and Stardust. And of course, that last little sleeve over there is my Scrap Dragon, but I don't have it right now. And both times I ran this deck in tournament, I went 3-1 top 8, so it was pretty cool. I actually top 4'd last Friday, but I got sacked on hard by heroes. Check out Kirby Curbs, he's the one that did that to me. But anyways, rate, comment, subscribe everybody, and peace out. Hope you enjoyed the deck profile.